I'm not a beatboxer, but this makes me feel like I am a beatboxer. or could be. Hey, everybody. We are trying out a really cool new thing today. Welcome, Eklo.
Yep.
Thanks for being on my video.
Yep.
So we're trying out a piece of software called the Dubler 2 today. And this is a voice to MIDI software that you can use in whatever DAW you're using. So basically, you record something into the mic and it turns it into MIDI and puts it into the DAW. For those of you who know me, I'm an Ableton noob, so I thought that this would be kind of a cool way for me to get into the software and start maybe learning a little bit more about it. It seems like a really user-friendly way to get into starting to make music and make songs. So Dubler 1 has already been released, but basically you had to buy their microphone and their software to use it. Now the Dubler 2, their biggest feature is that you don't have to buy the microphone. You can use any microphone you want, you calibrate it with the software, and you're good to go. So it's a software-only version. That's kind of like their biggest sell on this new version. So we have the microphone, even though we don't need it. We're gonna be using it today because it just pairs so nicely. And then we'll be exploring all the other new features that they've added. It seems like a really cool software. So we're just gonna play.
So in the app here, behind the app is Ableton Live. If you have a non-doubler microphone, you go in here and calibrate it. But if you got the hardware that they sent us, you got good news. I guess the bonus here is it's made and tuned to like work with the software already. Whereas if you're using like an SM7B or a SM58, you probably calibrate some things in here and it just allows it to talk nicely with the app. And I just picked my output device, which is I'm using a Complete Audio 6 interface. So it's not like a traditional plugin that you drop into Ableton Live and it's like a VST, for example. This one's its own standalone app, but it will actually like shoot out its MIDI and then Ableton can pick it up.
So the first thing we see is like E-A-U-Env, which makes me want to sing E-A-U. So it's clearly picking up my syllable. What's env?
Wait, we should be hearing it maybe, because I actually think you're gonna hear it.
Chiak.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear it now.
Okay, guys, Jordan's gonna lay down some synth vocals for you. Got pretty high there. So you can also switch it to like 8-bit lead. Try that. So this is cool because if you had like a laptop, you could bring that thing on stage and like play a synth solo with your voice. What? I think that's what this is. It's the play mode.
Oh, so just like mess around kind of.
You're actually performing with it. But we can also try chords, simple pop chords. Let's record that into Ableton and see what we get for chords. You can start to see the creative
so
potential.
that literally just came in as like major chords.
So yeah, we picked up all.
So there's my idea. Do 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 do.
Yeah, and I'd have to give it a sound in Ableton.
The synth preset that you're changing is just for your ideas. It's not actually recording that pad into Ableton.
Yeah, like if I have an instrument over here, let's just go into simpler and throw on like a pad from Ableton. And that's just like a stock pad from Ableton, so we haven't even gotten like silence.
Very cool.
So let's try a pitch bend for fun. Oh, it goes with your voice. I thought I had to manually do that.
Oh my god. What does that look like when you record it in as MIDI though?
Record it into Ableton and see what it gets.
Called?
It did.
Oh, it did.
It did track
Oh, well, look at that.
Wow, that's cool.
Look at that mountain.
That's cool.
That's so neat.
So you can pick how wide you want it to go. Like you can have it just do a little bit or go really far.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
I still don't get what the UA-E-U-N thing is.
You can essentially sign your EI.
Because it definitely picks it up.
Like a filter, for example. So this is thinking I might have to look at the manual here.
Right.
Well, now you should be able to hear like some stuff happening with the filter. Like you gotta yeah. So that's kind of what that's saying. Just hear the synth. So yeah, that's like
fun.
That's like controlling anything you want with Val. Like you can literally control anything in Ableton, anything in like Serum or whatever thing you want.
It almost hurts my brain to think about.
You have Oz, and so if we make
you ooh something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what I can do to mess with. So that's cool. We figured that out.
Should we try the next one, train?
Yeah, so this is, I think, where we set up
the next tab.
Some drums. So I think the idea here is you make whatever you think a bass drum sound is. And we record like a couple of takes of that. And then, or like.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
So we have 12 boofs.
Nailed it!
Now we need snares. Yeah. And now we need closed hi-hat, which is like a yeah. And this is actually very satisfying.
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to remember all these.
Do you want to do a clap?
A beatboxer would be like so good at this.
You might want a tom, like boo, boo, boo.
Yeah, maybe like a
yeah, that's boo. Good. Boo, boo.
I don't know. Boo, 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 boo. Maybe a boo.
All right.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo.
I think that's probably all we need for now, so we're not getting too wild. Let's hear you go.
Okay. Oh, I can go now? The bass drum was getting a little confused with the tom. I'm not a beatboxer, but this makes me feel like I am a beatboxer. Or could be.
I would think you would lay down the parts individually for you, but a person that can like beatbox would be able to do it in one pass, probably.
You saying I can't beatbox?
It's up to you.
Let me just try it all together for fun, because that's what I was playing around with it in.
Okay.
I had a really hard time keeping it together there. It wasn't bad. There was a couple toms in there that did not belong. Tommy don't belong. Was it not terrible?
No. It's cool that it picks up the velocity too. So
oh yeah!
you don't use Ableton. These lines are like how hard you're hitting something or
how loud you're singing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
So this is actually picking up her like intensity of her beats. Yeah, and then like just, a little bit of timing issues here. No big deal. You're not a drummer. So
I'm not, but I'm a beatboxer now.
We gotta fix this rhythm before we move on.
Yeah, that's great.
So that's fixed. One thing you could do if you want to do like multiple hi-hat, you could just do like find another like sassy one. I'm basically going to move the one we recorded to a different lane and take what we recorded and just bump it up. So what it's going to do is it's going to allow us to put new hi-hats in without having to mess with the app. So if I turn this on and you want to just add some hi-hats, like...
Right. It's fun. I can tell, like, once you get the hang of it, how easy it would be to lay down ideas.
But like, I can't see you being able to make that
penciling
with
it
a
in.
mouse, yeah. Whereas you can totally make it.
It would probably take you 2 seconds.
But it wouldn't have the same.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi.
Well, look at all the velocities. Like that's a huge.
Yeah.
It would take so long to manually put all of these in, right? So now I think you got to add like a bass.
Okay.
So for bass, we want to go to. I guess we pick a key. You don't have to do it this way, but we could. You can also sing in your notes and pick your own scale.
What am I feeling with this bass? With this beat? That is what I am feeling.
So I think the key work.
Can you please change that lime green color? Ah. Yeah.
So a bass.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll turn it down a little bit.
Why am I holding the mic like this? I don't know. I think it's just picking up my breath.
I can tell what isn't supposed to be in there. I think this is probably something you get good at using as
yeah.
well. So all I'm doing right now is just cleaning up the performance slightly. And that gives us this. Right?
Yeah.
line.
What about like a something like that?
You want to sing in those notes?
Do, do, do.
Let's use that.
One thing is it's not splitting my doo-doo,
Yeah.
doo-doo, doo-doo,
You can maybe do like a quick like doo-doo.
doo-doo, doo,
Yeah.
doo-doo, doo.
You're always going to have that. You have to attack it from a different way to get it to like work.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, I feel like just picks up the lazy ones. Little lazy. That should be fairly tight, but also very human.
Let's go in there. Well, this is really cool that it gives you suggested key.
Yeah. Let's sing the notes in again, or actually let's just pick them and just see what it says.
I mean, it comes up at the top.
But if G is our note, we could try like G G refrigerating.
All the music theory people are like just shaking their heads in shame right now.
So let's do like some pads. This'll work. And I'll get rid of I think maybe I'll turn the cutoff to your ooh. Which vowel do you think you would use to open up a filter? Ooh, A, right?
Yeah. Whoa, we're getting into it now.
Start on ooh and go to ah.
Ooh,
Okay, yeah. So that'll be cool for opening up the filter. The ooh ah.
You center a little hard.
This is the only thing we're manipulating with the ahs. It's cool, eh? That's very cool. So we got it figured out. We're manipulating the cutoff of this synth patch, basically letting through like the high end of the sound. As Jordin does sounds, it'll like open it up and let more highs through. So what we've done to make it nice and clean is like turn off all the vowels and envelopes, like the stuff we're not using. Turn all that off, and now all it's gonna be really messing with is the ah. So this makes it super clean. So let's just record this one part.
Okay. Cool.
Only limitation here is you need oxygen, so you can't get these like long pad notes, right?
Right.
And this is the way I see it, is like it's giving you quick ability to like get things started, and then you can tweak them, right? Mm-hmm. Because yeah, no human has enough breath to hold for like 16 bars, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's some Olympic swimmers out there that could do the job.
Let's save it and see if we can take a look at the info here. Yeah, there's all your automation.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
We pretty much explored the whole thing, eh?
Yeah.
So all in all, a good little first test run through this software.
Yeah, and like we've literally never seen this before, and I feel like we went through it and it was all pretty intuitive, especially like
very user-friendly.
a lot of this stuff is even easier if you know lots of theory, like chord theory and
But I
music theory.
love that key suggestion thing.
Yeah.
This is not intimidating to me. I feel like I could tackle this. And, you know, the thing that gets me is like I can record myself piano, I can record vocal, but then when it comes to adding like pads and drums and stuff, I find it really hard. So the fact that I can map out a
Yeah.
and like sing it in, I feel like is really neat.
So this song, whatever it was called, you could actually save your whole setup here using your
preset.
preset.
Like preset.
So then you don't have to go back and like figure out what key you're using in that song. Like you'd have it.
All in all, really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Should we give it one last listen through on full screen?
Let's give it a listen.
We need to name the track.
It's your song.
I'll think of a word and you think of a word, and then we'll put them together. Okay, I have mine.
My words first.
Sure.
Moose.
Puddle.
All right. Moose.
Why did you think of moose? This song reminds you of moose?
Moose puddle, baby. Moose puddle. I mean,
So
made that all
special.
with your voice.
Yeah, it was very cool.
That's really neat.
All right, you guys. Well, this concludes the video of us messing around in Dubler 2. It should be out now. I'll link everything in the description box if you guys want to pick it up. Very cool software. Again, you don't need the mic. Remember, you can use any mic. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I definitely can see myself using this in the future. So thank you so much, Dubler 2, for sending this product our way. I had an absolute blast messing around in it. Did you?
Yeah, I always love tech and stuff like this. So it was really cool to see it, how it interacted with Ableton. Like, there's really no limits. Like,
very seamless as well.
Yeah,
with
and
this,
like MIDI's so powerful, right? You have velocities,
Yeah.
whatever notes you're playing, all of the like expressions and envelope. You can do all that with a microphone and your voice.
Yeah.
So really cool. Bye!
Bye, everybody.